chaos and annihilation.
Zack Snyder's sci-fi epic Rebel Moon has created quite a buzz ever since it was first announced, and this project seems to be a gift that keeps giving. While Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire, was released on Netflix just in time for Christmas, the official trailer for Part 2, The Scargiver, was released a couple of days ago. Set in a world where warriors across the galaxy come together to fight against the Mother World's corrupt government, The Scargiver is slated for release in April 2024, and today we shall explore the film's trailer and tell you all about this epic fantasy film. The backstory behind Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver. Set in the aftermath of A Child of Fire, The Scargiver continues to focus on the life of a lone soldier named Cora, who is portrayed by Sofia Boutella. After spending a good part of her life fighting against the Mother World's evil empire, known as the Imperium, Cora decides to settle down on the farming moon of Velt and lead a quiet life. However, the Imperium continued to unleash evil in an attempt to take control over the entire galaxy, and their leader, Belisarius, decided to send Atticus Noble to Velt. While Cora planned to live under the radar, she was once again thrown into the thick of things after Noble's arrival. She recruited a team of fighters such as Gunnar, Kai, and Darien, as well as a robot named Jimmy, to resist Noble's forces and finally managed to kill him by the end of the film.
You must know you cannot win.
And the fighting continues. Everything we can look forward to in Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver. While Cora manages to kill Noble by the end of the first film, Belisarius resurrects him and commands him to find Cora. He then sentences her to execution, and the new trailer begins on a solid note as Cora motivates the resistance movement to fight together. She declares that their ability to fight together to defend something they love is the Imperium's nightmare, while Jimmy warns her that she must know she cannot win. As they prepare for battle, Djimon Hounsou's character Titus orders the residents of Velt to gather every last weapon they can find. While Titus used to be an Imperium general in the past, he eventually teamed up with the rebel forces to overthrow them. Titus keeps referring to a battle that shook him to his core and led him to desert the army, and we can hope to get some more details about this deadly massacre that broke him. As the teaser progresses, the residents prepare for battle, and Titus ensures they gather every last round of ammunition, hunting rifles, and knives they can find in the village. While they seem to be hopeful about their chances after undergoing some intense training, their faces drain all color when the Imperium's forces finally arrived on their moon. All hell breaks loose as Admiral Noble lands with their troops, heavy infantry gear, and a lot of siege weapons and ships. While the freedom fighters on Velt wage war, General Titus gives a powerful speech about showing them no mercy, followed by several fast-paced action shots as the two forces clash against each other. These shots seem to be from several battles that seem to be happening in places besides Velt, which suggests that the movie is filled to the brim with fight sequences between various characters. Eventually, the teaser ends with a conversation between Cora and Noble, who wonders what it is that they're trying to achieve here. Smugly, Cora states that she wants the same thing as the last time they met, and that she will kill him. While Netflix and Snyder have shared their intentions of expanding the Rebel Moon movies into a full-fledged franchise complete with comic books, prequels, and animated shows, they are banking on the Scargiver's success to advance their plans. This sequel to A Child of Fire picks up right where the first move ended, and it seems to be set in the same tense, fast-paced atmosphere. In addition to that, the Scargiver promises a whole lot of action as Cora's underdog alliance of freedom fighters do their best to wage war against the Imperium's highly advanced forces. Hopefully, this movie will also tie up loose ends from the first film, where many scenes were cut short to adjust the film's runtime. Zack Snyder had hinted at releasing a director's cut, but in the meantime, we can hope that the Scargiver will give us some answers about the characters' backstories and establish a solid base for the franchise to build upon. Among other things, the teaser included a few flashbacks of the royal family before they were assassinated, as well as a couple of shots of the Mother World where a mysterious woman seemingly jumps to her death. Nemesis makes a brief appearance with her powerful sword, and much to everyone's wonder, Belisarius barely gets any screen time in this teaser. However, we can hope for a full-fledged trailer soon, but until then, we can process and ponder over the events that take place in the teaser.
Gather every hunting rifle, every knife, every round of ammunition in the village.
Marvelous verdict. Set to premiere exclusively on Netflix on April 19, 2024, Rebel Moon Part 2 The Scargiver seems to be a pretty promising continuation of Korra's battles against the Imperium. The teaser is filled with moving speeches and stunning visuals that promise an action-packed adventure, and only time will tell whether or not the residents of Velt will manage to overthrow the Imperium's tyranny. If you like our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.
For all that you love, show them no mercy.